This is Trade Flow News, bringing you relevant news and insights from around the world. Trade Flow News, enabling trade for SMEs and economies worldwide.
Welcome back to Trade Flow TV. You know the drill. Markets move fast, and if you're not ahead, you're under. It is Tuesday, June 23rd, 2026, and if anyone thought Monday's historic price action was just a speculative blow-off top, the physical markets are actively proving them wrong. We are witnessing the Great Repricing. Critical physical assets are no longer retreating to their old paper baselines. They are establishing entirely new structural floors. Let's get you caught up for the global open. First up, the 60-second commodities flash. Brent tests $88 on insurance gridlock. The maritime logistical trap is hardening. Brent crude is grinding higher, testing $88.10 a barrel this morning, with WTI clearing $85.30. Marine insurers have outright refused to lower premiums for the Middle East transit corridors, effectively cementing a wartime tax on every physical barrel of oil moving to Asia and Europe. Meanwhile, silver cements the $70 floor. Yesterday's historic milestone was not a ceiling. It was a breakout. Silver is actively consolidating above $71.50 per ounce. We are seeing reports of major Tier 1 solar manufacturers and tech giants directly negotiating with mining conglomerates to secure offtake agreements, bypassing the COMEX entirely. Copper's $14,000 new normal is fully locked in. LME copper is trading comfortably near $14,150 per ton. Treatment charges remain deeply negative. Smelters simply cannot source enough raw concentrate, forcing a hard cap on global refined copper output, just as AI infrastructure demands maximum supply. Finally, agflation sparks protectionism. The agricultural crisis is mutating. With soft commodities like corn and wheat surging, emerging markets are panicking. Overnight, rumors hit the tape that several major Asian and Latin American agricultural exporters are quietly drafting export curbs to protect their domestic food supplies. Let us take a deep dive into why tech giants are bypassing traditional paper markets to buy physical silver, and how the energy squeeze is triggering a dangerous wave of global food protectionism. The data hitting global terminals this Tuesday morning is a harsh lesson in physical scarcity. When the supply chain breaks, corporate buyers stop caring about the spot price. They only care about securing the atoms. Here is what is driving the Tuesday tape. Look at the enterprise silver squeeze. If you are waiting for silver to dip back to $30 so you can buy the dip, you are fundamentally misunderstanding the current market structure. The retail squeeze is over. We are now in the era of the enterprise squeeze. Yesterday's breach of $70 triggered a massive wake-up call in Silicon Valley and Shenzhen. Tech hardware manufacturers realized that without silver paste and thermal components, their multi-billion-dollar AI data center pipelines will stall. As a result, industrial heavyweights are abandoning paper futures and directly buying physical vault inventory. Silver has repriced into a critical national security asset. This brings us to the return of food protectionism. We warned you about agflation last week, and now the geopolitical dominoes are falling. The feedback loop is complete. $88 Brent crude translates to exorbitant marine freight and skyrocketing urea and fertilizer costs. Global food prices are spiking because of it. In response, governments in key producing nations are terrified of domestic unrest. We are tracking chatter that export quotas and outright bans on grains and sugars are being drafted. When countries stop exporting food to protect their own citizens, the global supply pool shrinks violently, sending prices for import-dependent nations parabolic. At the same time, look closer at the logistical reality check. Do not let the quiet tape in the energy markets fool you. Brent at $88 is acting as a massive hidden tax. The paper algorithms have accepted the backlog as the new normal. There is zero macroeconomic justification for the Federal Reserve to even discuss an interest rate cut. Inflation is structurally anchored. Here is the trade flow take. We are transitioning from a market of speculation to a market of physical hoarding. The $70 silver floor proves buyers are accumulating. Do not short the tech metal nexus. Keep your energy hedges in place and aggressively tilt toward domestic agricultural producers who will benefit as export bans restrict supply. Stay liquid, stay sharp. Have a great trading session, and we will see you tomorrow.
That is all for today's news on commodity markets. Stay tuned to Trade Flow News as we continue to provide you with more updates. We also invite you to follow us on Twitter at Trade Flow News, which allows you to watch our program on your mobile device or desktop to receive information from there.